Hi, could you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your experience throwing knives and axes?
My name is Morph. I've been throwing knives and axes and pointed things for about 10 years now. About 10 years, started about 2014, so we're getting there to 10 years. And learned, as many do, through hobby interests, and since then developed the skills and techniques to make it a pro game sport and a wellness activity for people as well too. Yeah.
And what made you want to open this place?
Honestly, the adventure of it, I've always been an entertainer and in business, brings everything together, but what made me want to do this was the fact that I get to bring all these skills together to share stories, motivate people, and see people light up every single day. We don't go to work here to work and do the grind and force a product out the door. We're here to give people a life experience and have a blast with them when they're here and see everyone light up when they get the first knives in the board, when they get the axe in the board, when they get 3 knives in the board, a life achievement right there, sort of thing, right? And the best thing is everyone can get it. Despite age, gender, size, weight, mobility, all that stuff, we can get people in there and have a great time with it, yeah.
And when it comes to parents, and question that I'm assuming often comes up is it dangerous?
Not if done properly. That's the fair answer. All things being done properly and safely are fine. A car is safe. Treat it safely, drive safely, be aware, all that stuff as well too. Can people be fools? Can people have cars that don't work properly? Sure. That's why you want to make sure things are done properly. Same thing here. We're regulated in everything we do. Okay? Every process, from the coaching, the distance we stand, the technique we teach on the throwing itself, it's all regulated to make sure it's a safe process. We are the only facility in town that's incident free as well too, and it's absolutely safe. We will never let anything happen. We are ages 10 and over for throwing knives, 12 and over for the axes and for the shooting range as well too.
And what are some of the rules or techniques that beginners need to know for axe and knife throwing?
Rules that they should know. 1, always be safe. Don't overdo it. So many people think out of the gate, they just walk up and they just huck it off. You can't. Everything's done properly. Every sport has to be done properly. Treat it more simple. The more simple and confident you are in a fluid, respectable motion, it will work out way better. You're not throwing a fastball. That would be a dangerous thing to do, for sure.
And how could someone join a league or competition?
Well, joining leagues and competitions, we have leagues that's in the air. Our new season starts off September 14th, so sign up today and we'll see you there. It's great. The community we have are amazing. The more we get to know you on your visits here, you become who you're supposed to be. The outside world doesn't exist. When you come in here, you are you. So when you're in here, you're not the person out there. When you come in here, it's like plugging in the matrix, you become your superhero. So all the members here have great names. We have Pie, Morph, there's Stardust, Twix, Cheshire, Edge, Professor, Caper, Gonzo Noodles, there's just a great group of people. And they all have a blast and see their character develop as they go as well too.
And have you ever done any competitions?
I compete here and there, sort of thing. The business is really what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire everyone else to take competitions. I love the fact that we've had roughly about 120,000 people through the door so far. We've inspired 120,000 people to take on a sport and have fun as well too, and build that community and confidence, right? So it would be counterproductive for me to say, join the league and I'll kick your butt. So I don't do that. I'll still go when the regulars are practicing doing the stuff. Near the end or every now and then we'll have little friendly little matches, because it is good to push yourself against those that have a bit more experience to learn and adapt as well too. But as for where I stand, I'd much rather just inspire other people to become as good or better than myself, 100%. I was just spraying the boards a second ago. It just makes the boards more giving for the knives and axes to stick into. They last a bit longer. For example, since COVID, the price of wood has essentially doubled, and my costs haven't changed. I've kept my same cost for the guild here since the beginning when we started. So in essence, we take a little bit of a hit on the price of things around here, but we're happy to fill the place in and make sure everyone has a great time with it, okay? And more adaptations like knife throwing, axe throwing. The BB gun range we have here is a direct result of COVID. When they shut down bars back in a couple years ago, That's 4 people across a unit, so a family unit, if you will, doing the BB gun shooting. So I spent quite a lot of time to find the best, most realistic experience I could have inside of a bar. And it's a blast and a half. I'd really hope to have the opportunity to show you a little bit there and see what it's all about. We have revolvers, Berettas, Glocks, 1911s, Winchesters, MP5, all these things that are very, very realistic. I've got my restricted, non-restricted firearms license. I teach that to be exactly like 90% of the experience of being on a firing range, with the exception you can have a beer while you're doing it, which is just setting us apart from anywhere else in the country, most likely. So that's in the air. We teach the basic throw out of the gate. Everyone learns the most basic throw, which is throwing a 1-spin throw. So you can throw by the handle from around this area. Everyone has a nominal spot they throw from. Your throat's gonna make 1-spin revolution. But for the guildies, for the members and stuff like that, we train everything. We throw underhand, side throws, and stuff like that. So we teach a gamut of different throws. The more advanced stuff would be underhand as such. Side throws. We got those. And we're goofy enough to say that ninja stars are illegal in Canada. So our way around that is we have these things for doing construction, for lighting and stuff like that. Straight from the hardware store. Nothing special about it. We throw those as well too. This changes the work environment right there. We have hammers as well too. So when the zombie apocalypse comes, that's where you want to hold up. Personally, I'm not an axe guy. They're not my favorite. There you go. I mean, you want to walk over and get a zoom on that? Come on. One more. This is for posterity. This is for posterity, okay? Your left toe is going to be right here. Left toe is right here for me. Perfect. Okay. Gonna be comfy in that position. That's awesome, okay? You're gonna hold one knife in your right hand now. One knife in your right hand, okay? Your thumb is just touching the bottom hole right there, and 2 fingers lightly touching the front edge, just like that. It's almost resting on the ring finger. It's gonna hold it in place for me like that, okay? Nice and loosey-goosey. You got it, okay? All right, very important for me. I want you to bend your front knee a little bit. Reach straight out towards the board, okay? Perfect, okay? Are you okay if I help you? Yeah. Okay, reach into it. Yes, okay? It's more about your body than it is your arm, okay? So when you reach it out, I want you to sway back, touch the top of your shoulder right here for me, okay? So come back, touch the top of the shoulder right here. Come so. Wait. Pause, give yourself a heartbeat, then you rock forward and reach, okay? Rock back, pause, rock forward and reach, like you're throwing a paper plane straight out, okay? And reach, okay? Your back foot is not stuck to the floor. Reach, okay? Reach, you're not stuck over here, okay? Okay? That's for you, that's yours. We'll go individually, then we'll start throwing together, okay? So over here, reach it out for me. Always reach it out first. Perfect. Rock back with it, straight in. Good. Touch my toes all the way over here. You see? Yeah. Okay. Name shows. That's very good, okay? Good. Rock back with it. Straight in. Boom. Do that again. That was great. They'll cut the cameras right there. It'll look like every throw is that, okay? That was great. Okay, so your toes are on that first line. That's your spot, okay? Everybody has their spot, okay? And you definitely want to join the leagues because you will do really, really, really well, okay? And no matter how you think you do today, the difference from week 1 to week 3 to week 5, you grow and you learn from all the other members, and it's the greatest community that will help build you up as well too, okay? All right, so reach it out for me. Okay, rock back with it. Good, straight in, go ahead. First one, nicely done. Do it again. Good, rock back with it, just like you did. It was good. 2. Oh, she's human after all, okay? But that's really good. You got 2 out of 3, you both got 2 out of 3 knives your very first throw, okay? And as we noted, okay, it's not about power. There's more finesse with it. You just rock forward, the body motion, reaching it out. You did great, okay? So here's another rule for you now, okay? Anytime you have knives in the board and the floor, always, always, always get the knives from the board first and then the floor for a whole bunch of different reasons, okay? Grab your knives. So you're in your spots, you did great. Do me a favor, okay? On this next set, we're gonna go together, okay? So you're gonna throw your 3 knives together. Don't worry about calling each other out, okay? It's not a 1, 2, 3 go thing. Because if you do that, you try to line up to someone else's throw, and that actually throws you off, okay? It just means it's your own comfortable pace. Throw your 3 knives out there. Once you have, don't walk forward. Look at each other, agree all the knives are gone, and then you can go get your knives from the board first. Sound good? All right, reach it out, see it there, go ahead. It's great, do it again. Well done. Okay, so we have a tradition here, okay? Anytime someone gets their first 3 knives on the board, you come over here, because you just unlocked your 10-point life achievement over here. So you're gonna come over here, give us one of these, and we're gonna take a bragging picture about that. Come on over here. All right, looking awesome sauce. And folks, what's going on here? Sorry about that. There we go. There we go, boom. Congratulations, good job, okay? That was really, really good, okay? So let's see if we can get 3 on the board this time, okay? You both have caught like that, you got this, okay? Every throw is better and better, go ahead. Oh man, it was a bullseye. Do me a favor, hang on a second, grab that knife right there, okay? Grab that knife. Congratulations, okay? I know I broke the rules there, but come here. I know, okay? I'm very certain you can get that other knife in there. And that should have been a bullseye too, go ahead. Congratulations, way to go. Nicely done. You got it. Ugh. Yes. All right, jump on over here. Actually, we'll get you on this side right over here. You did your hair for a reason today, looking fantastic. Way to go, slayed it. Congratulations, good job. All right, as I mentioned, the axes have a different rotation, okay? So we're gonna find your spot again, but you can see how fast it happens because axes are traditionally way, way easier, right? So your left toe is gonna be at the second line again for me. Perfect. Same pose you had before, okay? The way you hold the axe, your hand is all the way to the very bottom of the axe, okay? Perfect, okay? Same as before, I want you to bend that front knee a little bit for me. Reach straight out towards the boards. Your eye line is off the top of your hand, okay? Same as before. Use your energy, sway back to the top of your shoulder, right there for me, okay? You okay if I help you? I'll be right there for me, over that for me, okay? All right, you're gonna bring it back, pause, give yourself a heartbeat. This energy is going forward. This is gonna go forward and reach out. Notice you're not stuck to the floor again, okay? Rock forward, your whole body follow through, and it's gonna be there, okay? We'll go individually, then we'll start throwing together. Over here, sleep. Okay, over here, reach it out for me. Okay, rock back with it. Straight in, pow. Do me a favor, try that again. It actually hit the right way. We'll try it one more time. So the sticking powers I reference as the oomph, okay? The Care Bear stare, okay? This, okay? Tennis players, most notably female tennis players, are known to grunt because they're using their core, okay? So use you, okay? So each word, that's gonna get up there, okay? All right. Rock back, thrust forward, bang! Scream it out if you have to. There you go, that's what I want. Bam! Oh, we had the bullseye. Give me another one. You did fantastic there. You can do it again. There you go. Congratulations. Do me a favor, for me, give me one last one, because you got one in, you got one in. This one, they're both going to be in there. I'm very sure about this. Give it hell. Rah. Boom. There we go. Congratulations. I knew you had it in you. Awesome. Way to own it. You guys are fantastic. Good job.
Earlier when we were discussing, you mentioned how you liked having this place feel secure and have a sense of community here. Could you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. So in the Year Legacy, we are about, we know that everyone has a superhero inside them, and we like to help find that and discover that. We do have many customers that come in, unsure of themselves, unsure of what even they're doing here in the first place. They walk in, they don't even know what they're really walking into. And in a short time, we can find the positive energy that's in there and a courage and insight that they've not been given the opportunity to discover otherwise. On top of that, it's not just about the knife throwing, axe throwing, BB gun range. We have a bar here for you. We have non-alcoholic drinks for you, okay? But the middle section here is the lounge for anyone and everyone to come in and feel like they have a safe place for them. There are board games offside over here. There's an air hockey table. I've got a large TV over here with Prime and YouTube. So if you want to put on your favorite shows and get out of the house, there are people that just want a happy, safe place to be. Some people don't have a happy, safe place at home and want to have a place to go. We're here to provide that for you. We will always make sure it's a great place for you. Love to point out as well too, we're the only facility in town that does the pointy stuff that we do with knife throwing, axe throwing, and the BB gun range. Everyone else out there just does axes, which is fantastic. That's great. We do a little bit more. So when people look up knife throwing, they look up axe throwing, look up shooting, they come here. We don't even have cages around here because what we teach is actually safe. They put cages up other places because they don't teach people safe things. People get hurt even despite the fact there's cages in other places. So what we do is actually a safe experience for all demographics around here, okay? And that being said, on over here we have this. All right, so we've done the knife throwing and axe throwing. Now we're gonna do the shooting side of things. I have a combo pack because what I'm more interested in as a business owner is making sure that you have a fun time and you want to stay with us. We're all about community here, okay? So I want you to feel like you're part of the place. As you can see, everyone leaves the mark. I want you to do the same thing because you're part of the place as well too, all right? As far as the shooting goes, I've got my restricted, non-restricted firearms license. I teach this to be 90% the experience of being on a shooting range for a fraction of the price. Plus on top of that, you can have a beverage from the bar while you're doing it, which is fairly unique to us, I believe. Okay? The training always begins with the revolvers. Okay? We always teach the revolvers first. We've got the 8-inch here, which would be very reminiscent of what you'd see like Dirty Harry with the Magnum 44 sort of thing. One of these guys. The rounds look like this. So I've done my homework to find the most realistic loading, firing experience in the air. So the BBs are inside the casings here, okay? So you get to load up just like you're on a range. Okay, all your 6 rounds go in there just like that for you, okay? Okay, mechanically, as you can see, everything moves and operates just like the real thing, okay? The next evolution of items we have for you, we do have, sorry about that. The next evolution, we have the Colt 1911s here. We got these guys here, a little bit more punch out of them, okay? It takes 16 round magazine, lots of fun, handles really, really nicely. Beyond that, very similar in style, we have this guy here. That's your Beretta. Again, the magazine you can see is very realistic as well too, okay? This guy is full automatic, so that's your machine gun right there. If you were to hold that down, 18 rounds, just like that. The fact that you can shoot a machine gun inside a bar is unique because you just can't shoot a machine gun anywhere in Canada unless you're in the military, right? So, lots of fun. Beyond that, we also have the MP5s, which is this guy here, okay? That's your breaching style kind of weapon there, with the banana magazine to it like that. She's very, very accurate, lots of fun, okay? We have those guys. And our newest element that we brought in here is the lever action. So, the lever action right here. Have you ever actually fired anything before? No. No? Okay. If you had, if for example, you've been hunting with a family member, whatever the case is, or home defense because you're in the States or whatever the case, okay? This is a lever action and this is mechanically exactly the same as a real one, okay? It has the exact same safety on the bottom right here, okay? Mechanically we're the same. This is the only bar where when you do shots, you do actual shots, okay? So the rounds are right there. You get to load up just like you're actually loading a real one. Very, very cool. This one, I got one in right now. I'm getting more in now because we will have shooting contests taking place starting September 2023. And it's a lot of fun. So you load up all your rounds. This takes 8 rounds. And if you were to watch right here, you can see that first one actually gets loaded in there. Boom, okay? Loads the rounds for you, okay? And once that takes place, you're gonna shoot your round, which I'm not gonna do right now. You're gonna shoot your round, and after that, you're gonna go through the rounds and fire them off just like you're doing the real thing. It's exactly the same and very, very satisfying to the customers. It's a real hoot. So that's sort of a nutshell the guns we have right now for in the air as well too, along with the knives and axes. There will be more coming as well too.
And for someone at home who would be interested in trying knife and axe throwing, where could they start?
At in the air. Well, first thing is do your research on where to go and where you're learning from. There's, of course, good things on the internet. There's bad things on the internet. So watch where that web takes you, okay? Hopefully you learn from someone that has credentials and experience and regulates the actual activity itself. There are clearly knives that are good for throwing, better than others. There are axes that are better than others for throwing. We love helping people guide people. Like, we have the house knives here for you, but if you want your own knives, we'll show you what works out for you, what options are on the table as well too. And from there, the techniques that we have here have been put together from years of experience with our guests. We don't just have a manual saying, here's how to hold it and here's how to throw, because every single person is different. We can get you the base cut saying, we're gonna start you off here, but here's your spot, here's your reach, okay? So everyone is extremely unique, and that's why we know we have a superhero inside you, and we help find that too. Everyone's very different.
And you mentioned having your own knives. Do you know where someone could get a knife, and do you need a license for it?
No, you don't need a license for it. Funny enough, when I first started to make the business, I had a BB gun and I had a throwing knife, and I called the police. The first thing I did was I called the police. I said, I have these two things. Can I do these in my backyard? And they replied right away. The knife throwing, sure, you can throw knives in the backyard because everyone has knives. As long as you're not doing anything intentionally to scare the neighbors and throw it over the yard or something like that, all good. The BB gun's flat out no, because if it were to ricochet, you don't know if you're bouncing off and shooting someone's window 2 blocks away by accident. You have no idea, right? On top of that, if a police officer or if a neighbor didn't recognize what you're doing, the police get called. They're not going to ask you if that's a BB gun or not. So out in public, parks, backyards, stuff, I'd never, ever, ever shoot a BB gun, okay? And your residence and a business that's licensed to do these sort of things, here we actually regulate everything so that you won't get hurt. Same thing with the knife and axe throwing.
Why do you think people should try knife and axe throwing?
One, it's a different world. Especially post-COVID. Regardless of which side of the fence you're with COVID, doesn't matter. The world is a different place because of it. As far as business, how people interact with each other, and so forth. People want things to do and engage with each other, right? This is a great opportunity for that. Knife and axe throwing, you get to learn about yourself, learn about your friends. It's also a great date night activity, especially for first and second dates, because it takes the pressure off. When people come in, you're being entertained by us, you're learning about each other. There's no awkward silences. Like, what do I say now? Like, oh, geez, I was sitting here just staring at the person. I don't know what to say now. Like, we take all that stuff away. We're engaged with each other. You get to see someone laugh, someone cheer for each other. You get to, razz each other, tease them a little bit here and there, sort of thing. And you can build rapport with each other. And then you have a life experience right out the gate as well, too, right? So that's a great reason to come in, is to have fun, discover yourself and the people that you think you know, and then you learn a whole lot more, because you will never know who's going to win the competitions as well too.
Yes, well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Really had fun here.
Cheers, thank you very much. I hope you had a great time. All right, so I'll start you off with the lever action right here. I'm going to load in a few rounds for you for the demonstration. You can see it, no problem. It's 3, 4. We'll do 6 shots for the demonstration. There we go. All right. That's the lever action, and then we'll finalize with the Colt 1911. Okay. One more really quickly for you. Colt 1911, magazine in, ready to go. There you go.